jumping into today's video, we have the Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi Arkham Knight Batman from the Arkham Knight Batman video games. This was one of my first Batman games that I've ever played. I'm actually currently replaying all the Arkham games. I'm in Arkham City right now, and I cannot wait to get to this game. This game was phenomenal, down to the fighting mechanics. Storyline was, it was good. It's not the best story game, but it's definitely the best game. All the different combos, the gadgets you can use, the bat suit, which we'll talk about right now. General aesthetics, first impressions. This bat suit is perfect. Bro jumped straight out of the PS4. This guy is beautiful. Look at the helmet, the details, the cape, the leather cape, his shoulder plates, his little muscles, his suit underneath, the belt, the details of his tools. Look at all that, man. This guy is beautiful. Now, the biggest complaint other people have had is that he's too short. His shins need the upgrade. Let's petition and email Revoltech, Yamaguchi, whatever. I don't care. His height is great. It works. Who's posing Batman with Arkham Knight or Catwoman or any other figure standing straight up? That's so dumb. That's not what Revoltech's for. If you want a figure that stands and doesn't move at all, get McFarlane. Get out of the Revoltech lane. I'm not here for it. Thank you, Mr. Yamaguchi. He probably designed this. I think he does a lot of work. Whoever. This guy is beautiful. But with that, let's get into the articulation. Because I have a little problems with it. Just little. Just minor stuff. First the head. He can look up that way. You can do your flying, gliding poses really nicely. Look at that, dude. That's better than Spider-Man and Iron Man. Then he can look down all the way this way. I like his neck. Because like this piece is the one that moves. And it doesn't really hinder at all. There's that neck movement. Butterfly joints. Dude, I love this so much. During the suit up scene, he does this thing where he flexes pecs. And these things move into place. And it looks exactly like the video game. And it's the Yamaguchi style. I love it a lot. Another gripe most people have is the cape. They don't like that it comes down, it's in the cape and it's in there, or it hinders it, it blocks it, looks ugly. No, it doesn't. It looks phenomenal. You know what I mean? Not every Batman action figure has to be the same. I like originality, and I like this. If you can tell by my poses, just put it back, dude. Not that big of a deal. People complain just to complain, and they don't appreciate the art and the skillfulness that goes into making action figures. Anyways, let's see if it really does hinder it. It can go, whoa, what's that? More than 90 degrees? More than a T-pose? That's awesome. Front like that, and can go, okay, maybe it can't go all the way up, but who really needs it to go all the way up? Batman doesn't stick his arm straight up to grapple anyways. You know what I mean? If you're good at posing, you can make it work. And it still works very nicely. Standard bicep cut, pretty nice. To make it go by its sides, you kind of have to lift it up a little. If not, it's going to pop out. You know what I mean? But like I said again, who's making him stand up straight? That's not a Batman action figure problem. That's not a Revoltech problem. That's just the design choice. You know what I mean? They don't make figures so you stand them up straight. Basic bicep. They could have made that better. They could have cut it or made it a little more gappier to where we could fold it in on itself. If you know, you know. Wrist joints, pretty standard. Glad they didn't give us some weird floating wrist pegs. I always hate those. Ab crunch with the waist. Very nice. And back. Also really nice. Can turn 360. Do all the good stuff. Belt. It has a peg, just a regular peg. And it moves these up and down. Not too bad. I did like on the other Batman, this actually goes outwards. Let's see if I can take it off. I don't want to break it. Anyways, it's just like a peg, so it only moves up and down. I wish it would go outwards. That would have been nice. Now the legs, it does sometimes hit the bottom of this waist part, so that's where you really have to kind of get it out the way, and then you can move it up 90 like so. It can that's the leg, the knee movement, single jointed, but add the shin movement, and you can close that gap just a little more. Ankles, push the joint up, toe about that way, push it back in, go up that way, toe joints. Very nice. You know, Batman's a big dude, especially in these games, dude. He's huge. Thunder thighs to the max. And I'm okay with that, dude. If you know what you're doing and you're not a noob to Revoltech figures, you can get this man to pose. I have absolutely no problems with his cape, height, or really anything. But yeah, there you go. That is the Batman figure. Now, what's so special about this guy is that I actually was able to get my hands on the bonus item. Here is that. This is me unboxing it. It comes with the little instructions, little plastic, and there is the face. This is it again right here. You simply just kind of pull this down. It's like one little peg, and then you can just pop that on. Now, Revoltech pre-order bonuses. It was a great idea, you know? Give us something exclusive to make the figure feel more cool. But this is kind of outrageous, dude. They've had some good bonuses, some okay bonuses, and then bonuses like this. Well, it's absolutely essential to the character, but they still were like, nah, we'll make it a bonus. I feel like sometimes they make a figure, and they're like, oh snap, we need a bonus. Let's just take one of his accessories we already gave him and use that as the bonus. You know what I mean? I'm glad I got it, but I know lots of people who, you know, missed the pre-orders, can't afford it at that time. They miss out, so they can't really get the angry face. But it's just he's just a little angry. It looks really great. Yamaguchi's not the best at making faces, but this actually looks really nice. I love the skin tone, and I love the rolling eyes that it has. I don't know if you can see the pupils. No pupils. Lots of people put him like this with like his detective mode, and you know, just comic book aesthetics. And I like this look a lot. I don't think I'm ever gonna use the pupils. I think I used it in the last post. That's about it. But with that, we can get into the accessories as well. Let me get these all together. And I do have a problem with the accessories because he doesn't really come with that much. It's good. It's a good amount. But he definitely could have had more. But we can start with the hands. So I currently have on him the grabbing hands, which he can hold his different bat utilities, his equipment, his tools. They're pretty narrow, so it's kind of hard to get like a gun in there. Or like I've used a McFarlane grapple gun. That doesn't really fit, but you know, there are those hands. And then we have his not bat grapple. It's actually for his zip line. And then you just plug that piece right there. That's one end of the zip line. And let me take the sticky tack off. I'll tell you why I had that sticky tack on. Let me plug this in. And then you just plug this one on this side. Like so. And then boom, you got a zip line. I was kind of upset they didn't give us an actual bat grapple. So you have to improvise. Simply put some sticky tack on this bottom part, and then put the other piece, boom, you get a bat grapple. So, you know, you gotta know how to work the accessories. Sometimes they don't, bat grapple, see, it works. Sometimes they don't give you what you want, so you gotta make it work. Then you get two open hands, very nice, and then the fist hands, also very nice. They could have thrown in like a regular like relaxed pair, or maybe like one where he's like, what's Arkham Knight? I have my Arkham Knight over here, but he comes with like this hand to like put like to talk with. That would have been cool, or like to touch like the electronics that he has. But open hands for where are they? I lost them. His batarangs. He's come with two of them, which is very nice. You have the standard batarang. And then the remote control batarang, which you throw in and then you control it. Those are really nice. And I have those on sticky tack too. And those simply, you can just slide them into his hand. Boom. Batarang. That's really nice. And then, an underrated accessory, but he has his like electronic hacker one. It's like, here's the unflipped version. It's like a little phone. And then it flips out into this thing. And then you add this newer piece, peg hole, slit hole, and then you can add these hologram effects. And then that simply just slides on into his hand like so. Huh? That's really cool. I do actually like that a lot. I like it a lot because it comes with, I think, six different little translucent pieces of plastic that you can use. The one he currently has airship stability control. This one is, I don't know if you can really see that. Security access panel hack device. This one is a Riddler one, or just a password. Password accepted. What does that one say? That one's like scanning. That one's like scanning something. And then this one is out of range. Interface out of range. So they're really cool. My only gripe is that we should have got Alfred, Oracle, Robin, Nightwing communication devices. Like in the game, yes, he uses this, but if you saw in one of my other poses, he also can talk to them via like a FaceTime thing that pops up. So I used some sticky tack in that pose, and I just put it on right there. That would have been really cool. Like Alfred, because he talks to Alfred, Oracle, and maybe Commissioner Gordon. You know what I mean? Police, Oracle, and then Alfred. 3. Just give us 3 more. You know what I mean? You could have done away with like half of these. That would have been absolutely cool. Maybe give us a little slot right here to slide them in. No one would have noticed. Or another hole to peg the peg this in. That might be not a bad idea. You could probably customize that. Drill like a tiny hole. Then you can use, because let me show y'all. So that's a slit. And then this is the peg hole. So you just peg it here. That might work. Like right there. That could actually work. That might be fire. But I probably won't be drilling into my Arkham figure. But yeah, he also comes with, I forgot this one piece with his grappler. The non-grappled piece. So non-grappled piece, and then his grappling piece. And of course he comes with a stand. And a little tool for his rolling eyeballs. And that's it. That's all the Batman accessories. No gel gun, no electric shock, no electronic disperser weapon. What else is it? Smoke pellets. The freeze gun. I know he has that. That would have been fire, dude. So maybe I'll try to reach out to some third-party companies that do accessories. The Toy Spot. Or I don't know. I'll try to see what I can use my influence on. Maybe get some more Batman accessories. That's kind of a bummer we don't really get that much. Because even if you get the old Batman, the old one, the first release, he only comes with a grapple gun. And if you get the reissue, which I do, he does not come with a grapple gun. So that's why I had to buy a McFarlane, I think it was an Arkham Asylum Batman. And I just had to use that grapple gun for my Batmans. And that doesn't even work. So I have to improvise now with the sticky tack and the zip line effect. It works, but that's really a shame. So with that being said, let's get back to this height problem. See how bad of a problem it really is. With me, I have the Arkham Knight, of course. Jason Todd. Yeah, obviously he's taller. But like I said again, who's really standing these two side by side? You know what I mean? You're wasting a perfectly good action figure if you do that. The King, Protector of Bloodhaven, Nightwing. He's a little shorter. I like that. I think that really works. I didn't really like his design in the game. Neither did Robin. I didn't like his buzz cut. That was really dumb. But we do need a Robin figure. Of course, the Revoltech Superman. I think this is the new 52 style. But this works really well because this is kind of like, not futuristic, but more modern, I guess, with all the different lines and creases and tacticalityness. I like that a lot. That fits very well. And then, of course, the second place now Batman, my Mafex Hush blue version. I do have the black version, but I like the blue. I think he might be a little taller, but of course Bo got the bulkiness to him. So I think that works. You can definitely mix and match with the Hush line. And then of course, just to shake it up, we have the Goku, the Demonaco Fit something martial artist, mighty martial artist. They don't really scale. Goku's like 6 foot something, so he should be just as tall as Batman. But yeah, they didn't really scale that well, but I don't really see Batman fighting anybody in the Dragon Ball verse. Now, lots of people say, what am I trying to say? End of the year's coming up. Lots of people are making their, top 10, top 20, top 5 figures. Of course, at least a figure of the year. My contender was the almighty son of Asgard, or son of Odin, Thor. He was, peak accessories. He comes with like all the different lightning effects, peak articulation, peak design, no QC issues. I don't know, I have a little with him, but he's my number 1 so far. Let me let the hype die down on Batman, and then we can see where my number 1, number 2 spot stands. But this guy's great, dude. The nostalgia is crazy, dude. I got this game when it released. I sucked at it. I had to let my older brother play. I think he beat it, and then I finally started grinding, and then I finally beat it eventually. But I don't know. He's definitely number 1. But let the hype die down, because I do love this Batman. And then I'll make a whole video, end of December. But that's gonna be it for the scaling. That is gonna be it for the articulation accessories. And now let's go on to the last final save. His bonus item is trash. Everyone should have got this. They should have made the bonus item a Bruce Wayne head, an unmasked Batman Bruce Wayne head, like at the end of the game. That would have been so peak. You know why? Because they gave Catwoman an unmasked head as her bonus. It's literally right there, dude. Just copy and paste. Because Catwoman still came with different faces. So just do that with him. So I don't know why they do that. I don't know how they determine bonus items. I'm gonna make a whole video about Revoltech bonus items, the good, the bad, the ugly. But they should have done that, dude. I'm sure somebody, there's this one guy, it's like Bees Studio. I'll throw him up right here. But he's done like some Revoltech Spider-Man Peter Parker heads, some Eddie Brock. Is that the right guy? Venom? Like Agent Venom, that guy? Eddie the Flash Thompson. Eddie Brock's Venom, Flash Thompson's Agent Venom. Yeah, so Agent Venom, he's done unmasked heads for that. And those are really sick. So I would love to see his take on a Bruce Wayne head. That would actually be so far. Because he takes his mask off, not throughout the game, but throughout the game, you can see his face. So that would have been perfect. Height, I don't really care about. Cape, oh yeah, his cape is beautiful, dude. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of wiring. Some people had problems with the wiring busting out of the cape and breaking. Be careful, of course. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you get a bad stitching. It happens. But overall, this guy poses. It's like a leather and then like a cloth. This guy poses amazingly. Look at that back too. I didn't even see that. But yeah, the cape is nice. I don't really care to mod his legs or mod his cape. Just fold him back, fold it down, get it out the way. I like to do a nice big. I just grab it and just crunch it. It's out the way. He's great. This is the beautiful Batman. I highly recommend. I don't know if he's still available on most Japan sites. I got mine from Ninden Games, but check out Ninden Games, Plaza Japan, Hobby Genki, Ami. I know Big Bad Toy Store still has them for pre-order. It's a little more expensive. It's like $100. He's definitely worth it if you're a big fan of the games. If you like your Mafex Hush Batman, that's fine. This guy is absolutely beautiful. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe. Check out my other videos. Comment any fighting videos I should do with this guy. I'm trying to get some like Marvel Legends Hasbro to like army build, so you can fight a bunch of goons. So I don't really have a lot of Batman level villains, I guess you could say. But I'm trying to get some goons. He can do some fighting. I don't know. He's gonna be great. This is a great figure. Thank you guys for watching. Stay subscribed, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day.